Am I the only person that gets on here and has to record the video 10 times because I say something that is stupid or that I don't like or that I don't really want to spend the time editing out? So I'm like, ugh, I'm going to delete this whole thing that I've just recorded and re-record. I do that like 50 times a day, and it's so annoying because I'm like, why? Just put the stupid video up. Like, I've tried to record this for the last 3 days. But then I get off on some tangent that's not relevant, and I'm like, why am I even talking about this? And I have to start the video over. So, Monday, I was sick with strep throat. I went to the doctor. They gave me some antibiotic. I'm feeling much better. Monday and Tuesday, I didn't really eat anything. My appetite has kind of not been the best for this week. Like, I just kind of feel full all the time. Like right now. But I weighed myself and I am down to 274, so that is minus 6 pounds from my last weigh-in. Pretty proud of that. I thought that after I got my body like rehydrated and was eating again, I would like go back up to like 280, but no, that's not the case. So that's good. We're back down to my pre-pregnancy weight when I was pregnant with my son for the first time, and we are 16 pounds away from my mini goal weight of 258, which is where I was at like almost 3 years ago when I lost all this weight with Weight Watchers the first time. And a lot of people are asking me how I'm losing this weight, and really there's no like miracle pill, and there's no like there's not an answer that's a magical answer that everybody's expecting. And I tell them what I do to lose weight, and they're just like, well, that's too hard. And I have to kind of think to myself, well, it wasn't that easy. I mean, it seems like it's so easy to gain all this weight, but if you gain all this weight over the course of like a year or 2 years or even 3 years or however long you're struggling, it's not going to come off that fast. But if you actually stick to the diet, if you stick to the exercising, which I haven't been this week, and I'm paying for it, like just physically, because I'm like, I just feel kind of all the time. But if you stick to those things and you do it 95% of the time, hell, even 90% of the time, if you stick to the diet and the exercise and the clean eating, you will see results. And all you have to do is do that almost like pretty much every single day. I do allow myself one cheat meal each week, not a cheat day, because the cheat days kind of get out of hand, but a cheat meal every single week to kind of satisfy anything that I'm craving. And then I go right back to the diet. And my diet really consists, I found what works for my body. And my diet works with lots of fruit. I eat fruit for breakfast. Maybe I'll have a boiled egg. For lunch, I'll either have boiled egg and tuna, or I'll have a salad, or I'll have a lean protein and vegetable. Anything that I snack on is pretty much going to be fruit. And I am a huge peanut butter lover. I know peanut butter is like the devil of nut butters, but I love them. I love peanut butter. Excuse me, I'm getting on the highway. So I'll have a fruit with some peanut butter, like an apple or a banana. And then for dinner, we'll have a lean protein and some more vegetables. That's pretty much it. If it comes in a bag, if it's processed, I don't put that shit in my mouth. I don't. I kind of had to take myself away from that, because I found myself, as in my previous videos, I found myself snacking and wanting to eat and, you know, everything. And it just wasn't worth it, because it's like this snack and that snack, and there, with those snacks, I've had like 500 calories. And from a previous video, I'm a calorie whore, so I just freak out about them. It just doesn't work for me. So if it doesn't come, if it's not a fresh fruit or vegetable, it's It's not a fresh meat that I have to prepare. It's not an egg. You know, I try to keep clean ingredients going in my body. If it's not those, it doesn't go. Minus the peanut butter, or I will have a rice cake once in a while if I need something crunchy and I'm fucking dying. Because let's be honest, there are days when you're out there and you're dieting and you're like, I would fucking kill somebody to eat a bag of potato chips right now. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest. So, yes. Those are my secrets. And when I tell people that, they're like, it's just too hard. What? It's too hard not to eat a fucking hot dog? It's too hard not to go and eat a donut? It's too hard to freaking choose something healthier over the thing that you really want right now? Yes, it's hard. It is very hard. But if you want results, you need to make a change. And I keep preaching this to everybody that I know. If you want results, you make the fucking change. Is the change going to be easy? No. Generally, change, a drastic change, such as weight loss, or breaking up in a relationship that you've been in for 2 years and it's very toxic, or, you know, an addiction, anything like that, anything that is going to be a drastic change in your normal routine is going to be hard as fuck. But if you do not want to make that change, you are not committed to making that change, and you don't have the willpower in you to fucking make the change, then you're just not going to do it. You're not going to see any results. You're always going to be depressed about it. And so you just have to be realistic with yourself. What do you want out of this journey? I woke up one morning after I started photography again. I started photography and I took family pictures for Easter for my mom. And I had my daughter March 6th, and Easter was like at the end of April-ish, sort of. I think April, I don't even know, second or third weekend in April. And I took pictures of our entire family, and I even had some of me in these pictures. And that's when I woke up and I was like, I have to fucking do something, because this right here, this person I see in this picture, that's not who I want to be anymore. I had not realized that I had gotten that big until I saw the pictures, and I was embarrassed. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm going to actually allow these pictures to surface of myself. And once you become embarrassed to print off pictures for your own mom and put them in a photo picture frame because you have become so disgustingly obese in your own eyes, like, that is a huge wake-up call. And I was like, I have to change. I still have days where I fucking struggle. Yesterday we went and had Mexican. Is that healthy? No. But for breakfast and lunch I had a salad, and for breakfast I had fruit. So I mean, I'm making the choice 90% of the time to eat healthier, and that's all you have to do. And yes, it will be hard. And yes, it's a mind game. You literally have to teach yourself that you're not hungry all the times your body says that you're hungry. But you will get there if you continue the diet and if you continue the exercise. If you want to exercise for a week and diet your ass off for a week and you only lost 2 pounds and you're so discouraged, did you gain 100 pounds in 2 weeks? No. So you are not going to lose 100 pounds in 2 weeks. And that's what I have to tell myself every single day. I didn't gain this shit in 2 weeks, and I'm not going to lose it in 2 weeks. And it's going to be very hard to do so, because it takes a lot of self-discipline. But if you have it in you, if you have the grit in you to go and succeed, you will. Otherwise, you will not, and you will continue to be the person in the mirror that you see today. And you will continue to be disappointed. You will continue to be depressed. You will continue to say all of those self-hate things in the mirror. Even though we try to teach ourselves self-love and all this other stuff, and whenever you're looking in the mirror, I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, my belly is so fat, my thighs are disgusting, I have all this fucking arm fat over here, like, what happened to me, right? I do it, we all do it, but the key is to just continue believing that one day you will look how you imagine your body looking, and you will. You'll look back and you'll be there. But if you give up because it's hard and you're gonna whine about it and you don't want to do it anymore and it's super hard and you just can't, and you really want to give up, then fucking give up and stop complaining. Because really, what are you going to gain at the end of the day? Nothing. Nobody's going to have any self-pity for you because you gave up. But if you want to do the best thing for you in that moment, the healthiest, best decision for yourself, whether it be leave that toxic relationship, start the weight loss journey, quit with the drugs, stop smoking, whatever it is that you're struggling with, you wake up one day and you say, I'm not going to fucking do this anymore, and you put determination first and yourself first for once, you will get there. I promise you will get there. So I don't like when people tell me that they can't do it, or it's too hard, or, you know, give me 1,000 excuses as to why it never works. It doesn't work because you haven't made it work yet. My family is not the one to say your excuses to. We don't have excuses in my household. I try to teach my son that. I'm going to teach my daughter that. And me and my husband live that every single day of our life, because had we allowed life's excuses and life's bullshit to stop us from going where we wanted to go, we would not be where we are today. And I'm not saying that we are successful. I am not saying that we are exactly where we want to be yet. We are a hell of a lot closer than we were 3 years ago. So we don't allow excuses of, it's too hard, I don't have time. I fucking hate that shit. Nobody tells me that they don't have time, because I am a mother of 2. We run a business, several businesses on the side. I work full time, and so does Dave. But Dave works probably more than full time. He works from like 7 a.m. to almost 7 p.m. every night. And then sometimes he comes home and he has to build stuff for the business so I can paint it. So anybody that tells me they don't have time, I don't have time to listen to it, because that is a bullshit excuse. That, my husband's asking me what kind of dog I like. I can't. Anyways, that's the worst excuse on the planet Earth. Everybody has time. If you want it bad enough, you'll make time for it, and that's the truth. Literally, if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. That's just how humans work. That's how the mind works. You want something bad enough, you will get it. And if you don't, then you will make an excuse. Anyways, I'm done ranting for today. I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a really safe 4th of July. I don't want anybody out there blowing their eyeballs out or fucking lighting their pants on fire or anything. I hope you guys have fun, be safe, celebrate America, don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you next week.